Hey folks, we should be live. We should. Let's get this. Oops, let's not press the wrong buttons, folks. I pressed button 5 on that. There we go. Okay.
Take off. The home
Poor
point has
Mikey.
been updated. Please check it on the
Poor
map.
us. Mikey left us hanging again. But I think he was done. I hope. I hope I'm not stepping on him. But there's our sunrise, folks. I'm flying the Zoom today because I love to be able to do this with the sunrise. I think that's pretty spectacular, folks. That's a great feature.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Yeah, well, let's come down about 15 feet. There we go. And sorry about that. Not smooth at all. So there we go, folks. That's our little bit of wispy fog. I will turn on my phone and check the chats here in a moment. Let's see here. All right, so I was in the midst of saying something. I hope Philly's all right. I think he probably is. He sounded like he was about to finish, but we didn't get to see that car. At least I didn't. I don't know. I hope it's a nice one, but I'm sure that it is. I have no doubt that it is. You deserve a good car, Mr. PhillyDroneLife. I'm playing with my phone. That's what's going on. So let's go to my library. There we go. And live. By golly, by gum, it seems to work. And in the house we have Rodney Bell. RC Funds Diversions. You need to be blue, sir. I don't know why you're not. And I just heard your name today. And it's escaped me. I apologize, RC Funds, but I'll try to do better. RoboCop, Rodney Bell, Rick Halber, Tina's Songs, and TikTok Davies. PhillyDroneLife, Michael, you're still talking. You can tell us what kind of car, or you can reveal it later. That's your choice. Rick Halber. Hello, everyone. Tropic, Chris Hope. Cool. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. At the beginning of my chat, there should have been a chat from me, but oh well. So how's our battery? 88%. Whoa. It should have been full. It looked like it was full. All right, it hasn't gone down to 80. There, it went down to 87. Let's just watch for a minute. Because I have plans, folks, for today. I start right now. I was thinking on Wednesday about what I might do for today's show. And I came up with a Christine Lavin song that I've always liked. That wasn't quite what I wanted to say, but I studied it anyway. Studied it anyway. And let's see. Hello, everyone. Anyway, so it's called Shining My Flashlight on the Moon. It's just a touch of gold in the leaves today. There's a trace of gray in my hair. And by the way, if you believe that, check the white balance on your monitor. Stream along this road runs a little colder. There's a hint of a chill in the air. Blue skies are giving way to summer. Late autumn is coming to a close. With my hand on the wheel, I wonder how it feels to be the last bloom of summer or the first autumn rose. So I pulled my car off the roadside, drive these winding roads instead. Thoughts of the bad years disappear, but up ahead, in the shining distance, is a cool and calming sight. The mountains look like sleeping manatees this cold September night. So I parked my car off the roadside, and I hike up that hill. The stars circle in slow motion here, as they always will. A million miles away from where I was this afternoon. Sorry about that. Park my misgivings in a tune, while I'm shining my flashlight at the Moon, I am shining my flashlight. Gonna be a long, long night. I am shining my flashlight at the moon. Anyway, like I said, I like that song a lot, but it wasn't quite what I wanted. I felt like there was more. And so I was thinking about songs by Christine Lavin that I hadn't heard in years. And I didn't remember the theme behind this really great, well-written song called The Kind of Love You Never Recover From. And I thought, well, that could be a good. Anyway, so I looked up the words, and it wasn't quite what I wanted to say either, but the chorus of that, I have to settle myself now. Let's see. Let me think about this. I know the words. It was the kind of love you never recover from, even though she found another love to take his place. She never will escape the truth. At times like this, when the moon is bright, when the air is foggy like it is tonight, she'll think about what might have been if she had only held on to him. Anyway, so clearly, that's not the kind of song I usually like to do. But anyway, the kind of love you never recover from reminded me of Cliff Eberhardt's That Kind of Love, which I knew was a great song, but I couldn't remember the words because it had been a while, so I had to look them up. And it took me a little while to commit them. When I looked them up, though, I came across something else. I'll tell you about it in a minute. We have 72% battery. But this little musical journey was fun for me this past Wednesday. And anyway, so Cliff Eberhardt, who's a contemporary of Christine Lavin, they're both singer-songwriters. In fact, I've seen them perform together. But anyway, no sailboat, no deep blue sea, candlelight, just you and me. No violins, just jungle beat, just a warm, wet night on a city street. Just your eyes and mine, with no moon above, that kind of love. I can hear the noise as I try to sleep. I can hear your voice bringing love to me. I hear some fool up on a balcony, just a Shakespeare drunk, telling poetry. Thinking, oh, what you dreaming of, that kind of love. Everybody worries, everybody runs, everybody runs. Everybody's searching, somebody settles, everybody wants to be in love. No big house, no big hill, little room, no big thrill. Summer hot, winter chill, I love you, and I always will. Tongue in cheek, hand in glove, do you know what I'm thinking of? That kind of love. That kind of love. That kind of love. Of course, it's better with a guitar background, but I do the best I can do. I actually, I will get into that some other time. I have a guitar. I'll just say that much. Isn't that sky beautiful? I love it. Anyway, bringing our little musical journey to a close here, I was looking up the words to That Kind of Love, and I found exactly the kind of song that I love to share on this channel. And it was by another contemporary of them, whose name is Pettis, and I had never heard this song before. And for this one, I have to read the words, but because there are a lot of them. I have to think of I have to think of the tune. Can't be bought or sold or faked. That's not quite right. It's pretty much the same as fortune has me well in hand. Can't be bought or sold or faked. That kind of love always gives itself away. That kind of love. I'm going to have to read it as a poem. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm sorry, folks. Can't be bought or sold or faked. Oh, you know what? I messed myself up with that kind of love. I'll read it as a poem. It is such a beautiful song, though. Can't be bought or sold or faked. That kind of love always gives itself away. That kind of love is wiser than the wisest sage. Its innocence makes me ashamed till I'm not sure that I can claim that kind of love. Pride and hatred cannot stand that kind of love. Greater love hath no man than that kind of love. It won't be kept unto itself. It spreads its charm and casts its spell till no one's safe this side of hell from that kind of love. Love rejected and ignored, held in chains behind closed doors, the stuff of legend and of song, and deep down everybody longs for that kind of love. Oh, that kind of love. Some people never know that kind of love, though it only takes a child to show that kind of love. Widows smile and strong men weep and little ones play at its feet. The deaf can hear, the blind can see, that kind of love. Love triumphant, love on fire, love that humbles and inspires, love that does not hesitate with no conditions, no restraint. That kind of love. Oh, that kind of love. So how could anyone deny that kind of love, knowing every heart is measured by that kind of love? Even stars fall from the sky. Everything will fall in time except those things that cannot die. That kind of love. Oh, may we be remembered by that kind of love. I am so sorry that I didn't get that tune. You know what? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to look it up. First off, let's go back to the chats because I've been ignoring you folks. I've been on my own little world here, which I often do. Dr. Drone, welcome, sir. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while, and that's my fault. Rodney Bell, I think I said hi. Tropic, I'm pretty sure I said hi. RC Funds Diversions, yes, yes, yes. And there's PhillyDroneLife still talking. So this is about the time that I left the chat here. 87% is good. It's 50% now, so I guess we're okay. Cancel that. I almost made somebody not a moderator. Yes, as far as I know. Tell me what time you're going up, Mr. Exploration Obsession, Mr. Les, Mr. Fink. Hello, Michael. Rodney Bell. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat. Looking good there this morning. My Osmo Pocket is set out collecting fantastic sunrise. Yeah, you make such great sunrise videos, sir, and sunsets. Joe Simpson is not blue. We'll fix that. Done. If those foursome frames per second. This is frames per second, yeah. Thumbs up for thank you, Rodney Bell. There's about 3 minutes between sunrises. Thank you, Joe Simpson. Between sunrises for Les and for Chris today. 7:35-ish Central. Cool. All right. 6:30. Well, yeah. 7:35-ish my time. I like George Jones' love songs. We're going to cheat here in a minute. I just wanted to catch up, make sure that... Okay, so we're good. Hey, Drone Bum. I am so sorry to have to do this, but it is absolutely worth it. This song, I just did it a dishonor. We're going to fix that because it's worth it. I just need the first few notes. And I'm not going to play it by this. Got it. Got it. Can't be bought or sold or faked. That kind of love, there we are. So let's get to the beginning. It always gives itself away. That kind of love is wiser than the wisest sage. Its innocence makes me ashamed till I'm not sure that I can claim. That kind of love, pride and hatred cannot stand. That kind of love, greater love hath no man than that kind of love. It won't be kept unto itself. It spreads its charm and casts its spell till no one's safe this side of hell from that kind of love. Love rejected and ignored, held in chains behind closed doors, the stuff of legend and of song, and deep down everybody longs for that kind of love. Oh, that kind of love. Some people never know that kind of love, though it only takes a child to show that kind of love. Widows smile and strong men weep, and little ones play at its feet. The deaf can hear, the blind can see. That kind of love. Love triumphant, love on fire, love that humbles and inspires, love that does not hesitate, with no conditions, no restraint. That kind of love. Oh, that kind of love. So how could anyone deny that kind of love, knowing every heart is measured by that kind of love? Even stars fall from the sky. Everything will fall in time except those things that cannot die. That kind of love. Oh, may we be remembered by that kind of love. All right, that was worth it to me. Anyway, so that was my musical journey for the week. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. Thank you, Mr. Pettis. I appreciate it. And let's go back to the live stream here, turn the volume down. And, oops. Enter passcode. All right, just to make you happy. Turning the volume down. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. There we go. Okay, so Brian Sir. Brian, True Drone Reviews, welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so looks like I have about 10 minutes between me and Les now. 7:30 to 35, that makes it, yeah. So I will give you guys and my voice a break pretty soon, but just wanted to share my musical journey with you. So, you know, it was kind of interesting how they all kind of fell together and led me in a direction. And you don't know it until it's all done, but that is the kind of song that I love to do on this channel. You know, it gets to get a message out of what I believe without getting too preachy. And anyway, well, it meant a lot to me. So that's our sunrise, folks. Ain't it gorgeous? Doesn't God do good work? Anyway, all right, so I have 27% battery. I think my warning is set for 15%. I have a few minutes, so we're just gonna back off from the sunlight here and just gonna check my battery settings because I know I'm in good shape. And it is set to 15%. So let's bring her down and say our adieu to everyone. Let's see here. Daddy of 13, welcome, welcome, welcome. So anybody that I missed, I'm sorry. Clearly I was not paying attention to the chats. I was paying attention to myself. But hey, that's what I do. Craft is nearing its home point here, clearly. I'm watching it and not the stream, because why would I want to watch the things that everybody else is paying attention to? Let's just point that camera down like that, maybe, and zoom in. like that. And that big black thing in my ear, that's my earbuds. Which hopefully makes my sound better, but anyway. Folks, thanks for tolerating me today. I really appreciate every one of you. And, tomorrow is Veterans Day. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. So if you know anybody who's a veteran, you know anybody who's in the service, thank them for their service. Thank you all for your service. I know there are people in the chat who are current and former service people. So thank you so much for your service. And also, on that day, 20 years ago tomorrow, my wife lost all her senses. Married this guy. 20 years and she hasn't killed me yet. So, wow. And then, even more important than that, Chris Hope, I understand, is supposed to get his Mavic Mini on the 11th, which is tomorrow. Or maybe it'll be shipped on the 11th, because I know Michael Ghost's drone is supposed to ship tomorrow. But anyway, tomorrow is a special day all around. 11/11. Remember the veterans, though, folks. That's actually the most important thing. I love you all. Have a great Sunday. And I'll turn it over to Les, expiration of session. Here we go. And then, find a church to go to today, folks. That would be a good thing. So, just waiting for it to ease down. Yeah. Hey, how about that for timing, folks? Oops. What are you doing? What are you doing? We're stuck going down. That's what we're doing.
Landing.
Yeah, there we go. So, thanks again for joining. I appreciate it. I love you all, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.